13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do, by Morin. Take back your power, embrace change, face your fears, and train your brain for happiness and success. Life is hard. Inevitably, life will become increasingly difficult as you experience tragedy and setbacks. It's easy to let those moments break you down, but by focusing on your bad habits and weaknesses, you can learn to come out the other side a stronger, better person. To become mentally strong, there are 13 habits to avoid, such as resenting other people's success and dwelling on the past. Instead, Morin provides practical strategies to help readers avoid the 13 common habits that hold them back. Like physical strength, mental strength requires healthy habits, exercise, and hard work. Throughout 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do, Morin shows how to embrace a happier outlook on life and how to deal with life's inevitable hardships, setbacks, and heartbreaks. Keep listening to learn how to achieve greater mental strength and achieve overall success and happiness. Introduction. Morin worked for more than a decade as a psychotherapist, helping clients identify their talents, skills, and support systems. She would then address her clients' struggles through expanding on their strengths. It was an optimistic method, but it seemed to work. All that changed, however, when she experienced tragedy firsthand. Losing 3 people close to her in less than a decade, Morin found herself healing from grief, only to be pushed back even further, and going through a vicious cycle of grief once again. In the midst of these cycles, Morin realized that focusing on her strengths and ignoring her weaknesses was actually hindering her, more than helping her. If she wanted to emerge a stronger, better person, she needed to pay attention to the bad habits that held her back. Her hardships taught her that just a few bad habits can become a major setback and stall progress. So if you want to reach your greatest potential, you should learn to work smarter, not harder. Eliminate routines and habits that break down your mental strength, and learn the 13 things that mentally strong people don't do. Chapter 1. Waste time feeling sorry for themselves. It's inevitable that life throws us curveballs. At times, those curveballs become so devastating that it seems as if you'll never recover. Tragedies like illness and death are incredibly hard to bounce back from. However, mentally strong people don't let those moments hold them back. When life knocks you down, you need to learn how to get back up. For instance, author Morin unexpectedly lost her mother in 2003. Then, 2 days before the 3rd anniversary of her death, Morin's 26-year-old husband suffered a fatal heart attack, and just 7 years later, she lost her father-in-law. With 3 deaths within a decade, Morin could have easily thrown herself a pity party. She could have let herself fall victim to her circumstances. But Morin realized that wallowing in her problems or exaggerating her misfortune would be detrimental to her mental health. That's because self-pity keeps you focused on the problem and holds you back from developing a solution. Instead, mentally strong people focus on gratitude versus self-pity. The inspiring example of Marla Runyon shows how gratitude and mental strength are important when life hands you a bad deal. At the young age of 9, Runyon was diagnosed with Stargardt's disease, a degenerative disease that affects the eyes. Eventually becoming legally blind, Runyon turned to her passion for running and went on to set world records at the 1992 and 1996 Paralympics. Runyon refused to view her disease as a disability. Instead, she viewed it as a gift that allowed her to become a world-class athlete. Many people dwell on what life takes away from them, instead of being grateful for what life has given them. But did you know that gratitude can improve your physical health? The Journal of Personality and Social Psychology published a study in 2003 that found that people who express gratitude have healthier immune systems and suffer less from aches and pains. Additionally, these people also exercise more, sleep better, and overall live a healthier life than those who are ungrateful.